Morning, YouTube homesteaders. Tom Fitzgerald with Good Hope Homestead. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but I tell you what, things out here at the homestead, it's been busy. You can definitely tell spring is here. Between all the work going on and the weather, I tell you, the weather has been crazy. We have just had one major storm, one right after the other, and it's been really hard trying to find the time to come out here and get things that need to be done when it's raining and windy every day. So, but we were able to get out to the chicken coop this morning and actually get it cleaned out. It still had the winter bedding I had put in there, the deep bedding for winter time, and I just now got to this morning getting in there and getting all that bedding out of there, getting some nice fresh clean bedding, and I'll go in here and check and see how they're doing. Hey guys, it's warm outside. Y'all all piled up in here, aren't you? Oh, I can see you've been playing in all the new fresh pine shavings this morning. Hey there, Brownlet. I wanted to show you this girl right here. She has been in this box now for, I have written down, I'm going to say just a little over 2 weeks. She is sitting on a clutch of eggs. I actually checked her this morning when I was in here cleaning. She has 8 eggs up underneath her. I have them all marked, so she's not grabbing any extras. These hens, I tell you, they'll pile in these nesting boxes sometimes 2 at a time and lay eggs. And what she's been doing is another hen will come up here in this box with her and lay an egg, and she'll take it and roll it up underneath her. So I went through and marked them all and X'd them all. She's got 8 up underneath her. And I said she's had them underneath her for about 2.5 weeks now. So soon, hopefully she will be hatching out some baby silkies here. And down here, I've got this hen right here. Now she's also gone broody, and she hasn't been in this box quite as long. She's been broody for about a week now. I checked her this morning. She has 2 eggs underneath her. I went ahead and X'd and marked those. So I'm not going to let her have any more. I'm going to let her keep those 2, and the one down the other end keep those 8. And that's 10 babies. Hopefully we'll be hatching here soon. Just wanted to give you all a little insight on that. So hopefully we'll have some more baby silkies here in the next few weeks. I don't know if they're too crazy about the asparagus spears or not, but I think if I let them sit there long enough, they'll pick them apart. Now, amongst all this rain, I did manage to get the garden tilled. I got it tilled out. It did take a few days because of the rain. I'd be able to till for a day, then the rain would come in, and I wouldn't be able to till. And I'd be able to till for a day, and then, but we did get it all tilled up. It's looking good. I actually did get, right there at the very back, I got a row of tomato starts that we had in our greenhouse put in. And I ordered 2 rolls of the heavy-duty landscape fabric from Amazon. And those actually just got delivered today. So this weekend, I know they're calling for rain on Friday. We're supposed to get another really bad major storm come through. They're saying hail and 80-mile-an-hour winds. We just had the same thing just a couple days ago. So that's on Friday. I'm hoping Saturday it'll be gone and I can get out here and we get all that landscape fabric put in. I have got a greenhouse full of starts that are ready to go in here. And that's our plan for this weekend. But today, I know I haven't done an update on these guys in about a week or so. But these guys are just over 7.5 weeks old right now. And I tell you what, some of these guys have gotten pretty big. There's a couple small ones that just aren't growing as fast. Not too many. I think there's only like 1 or 2. But most of these, they're right at about where I want to process them. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to go ahead and process. I'm going to try to get 5 of these guys today. Some of the smaller ones I think I'm going to hold on to for about a week or so. After I get these guys, half of these guys thinned out, get them processed. I'm hoping that within the next week, these smaller ones, I can give them a chance to catch up. And then next week, I'll go ahead and do the other 5. But for today, I'm going to try to get 5 of these big guys done. And we'll see how it goes. I've already got my little makeshift chicken processing center set up. It's nothing special. I've got our this is basically just like a big pot we use to do like seafood boils and stuff in. You can fry turkeys in it, but this thing is huge. It's a good sized pot. This is what we use for our scalder. This is what I'm going to be scalding them in. It runs off propane. I've got it, the temp, last time I checked the temp, I think it was like right at 155, so we're really close right to where it needs to be at as far as temperature for scalding. And I just went ahead and took some 2x4s and just threw this this little framework together for our kill cones. The kill cone I actually made. This is nothing but the metal flashing. I just went ahead, and there was actually some plans I found on YouTube on how to make these. And I had a half a roll of metal flashing left in my shed, so I just went ahead and grabbed that and made this one. I'm probably going to make a couple more different sizes. I know in the future we're going to be doing turkeys too, so I need something a little bigger for turkeys, and I'll just hang them on here in the open spaces. We got our little bucket right there for catching the blood when we go and eviscerate them. As plucking, we don't have a plucker here. I do all the plucking by hand. That's why I only do 10 meat birds at a time instead of doing 25 or 50, because I hand pluck everything. You know, eventually, yes, I'd love to get a plucker, but right now, for the many chickens I do, it's just not, the cost of those things is so expensive, and right now it's just not, I'm at the point to where I need it. But this is where I'll be hanging them up at to pluck them, and then I can take them down, finish them off on the little table right there, and then we're going to move from there to this is where we basically just gutting them, getting them cleaned up, and then we have our big cooler, our ice bath cooler, to go ahead and set them in once we get them processed. So I'm going to take you along with me. I will not be showing YouTube is not they're not real friendly about showing animal harvesting on YouTube, so I'm not going to show the actual killing of the chicken. I'll go ahead and eviscerate the chicken, and then I'll move him to our plucking station, and that's where I'll start our video at. But let's get everything set up and get going. All right, now that we got him eviscerated, we're going to go ahead and take him and just dunk him in our scalder here. Then what you can do is you just dunk them a couple times, and what you're gonna do is after you dunk him, I don't know, about 2 or 3 times, is just go ahead and pull one of the feathers on his wing. Is usually the best one to try by. If that wing feather comes out really easy, then he's ready to start plucking. All right, we got him scalded. His feathers are plucking out pretty simple. It's not hard at all. So we're gonna go ahead now and just I'm gonna go ahead and start plucking him by hand. So it's gonna take a little while. So I'm not gonna be able to video the whole thing of me plucking him, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him plucked, and then I'll go on to the next step. All right, guys, we got him all we got him plucked, and we went ahead and got him all gutted, and he's officially completed process now. I'm not doing this as a how-to video. One, because, well, I haven't been doing this that long, and I'm really not that good or that fast at it yet. But this is it. I've got him plucked. I went ahead and got him completely gutted out, and he's ready to go for into the cooler here. And as soon as I finish up a couple more of these guys, we'll be bagging them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add this guy in here to the cooler. I've already have one in there, and now we got another one to keep him company. Next step after this, we're going to let them chill down for a little while, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick them in our vacuum sealer bags and get them sealed up. All right, guys, well, that's 2 we got in the cooler. I got 3 more I want to try to get processed today. I was hoping to get 5 done today, and the other 5 are going to have to wait till next week. I've already got plans for tomorrow, for Thursday already. I'm supposed to be taking care of my grandson, so I won't be able to do any processing tomorrow. And they're calling for another major storm to come in on us on Friday afternoon, so that'll make it so we won't be out here processing chickens on Friday. As far as the weekend goes, our landscape fabric got delivered today, and I need to go ahead and get that put down in the garden this weekend, and I need to get those starts out of the greenhouse and get those moved into the garden soon. That's my #1 priority right now. So one day next week, I'll go ahead and finish processing those other 5. Now, one of these that we did today, He'll be going in the freezer, but he'll be coming back out next week. Pop actually has plans for one of them. We're going to do another episode of Cooking with Pop. A little background on Pop that I didn't mention when he did the video with the making the chili is Pop is actually a retired chef. He went to culinary school. He's worked at some of the finer restaurants. He's owned catering businesses. He's been on cooking TV shows, and he's just dedicated his whole life to just the culinary business, and he's good at it. So he's got a recipe for one of these chickens. I'm gonna be taking one of these over to his house next week, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly what the recipe is. You just have to tune in and watch. But the next time you see one of these chickens, it will definitely be at Pop's house, and he's gonna be fixing something good with it. All right, guys. Until the next video, God bless.